Boys and girls, good morning to all of you. And yes, we're going to be looking at basic coding. And now, because you guys are in grade 1 and 2 and 3, we're going to junior phase. Here we have ToLogo. But don't do it yet. You just watch. I'm going to play the video afterwards to you so that you can just then see it again. And when you open this, we're going to go to Launch App, means to start. Launch App means to start. Now, you can see you can move this around. This is your little icon. Okay, so you can see as I hold down the left mouse button, I can move it. And you all know what that is. So if I want to change this arrow, I don't want it to be an arrow. You see that it says turtle. I can change that icon to something more suitable. In Scratch, this would be called a sprite. So I go over here, click on it, and look at that. There's a beautiful little ant and a bee. I think I'll go with a bee. I'm a little bit caught up which of those two I would like most, but I'll go with the bee. All right, so now I've changed it to a bee. Now let's just go back how you change it. You go over there, and if you want it to be an ant, then you could make it an ant. Or if you go over here, you've got a whole lot of categories. Now, I don't, some of them, if I go over here, you can see fairy tales, famous people. There's a whole lot of things. So if I go animals, and I know some of you enjoy animals, there's a butterfly. Beautiful. Butterflies are so beautiful. Okay, so I'll go, maybe a butterfly could be good. All right, so what you do is you remember you're going to go to that little button. Now, let me show you how it works. If you look over here, it says logo commands. If you see the first one, it says on the first command, it says FD. And if you can read that word, what does it say? Forward. So that's going to move my butterfly forward. So if I go like this, F, D, and I go 5 or 6, whatever it is, and I press on the play button, you can see there's a little, it says there play, and I can make it play. So look, it goes forward. If I want to make it go this way, now I'm not sure if your teachers taught you angles, but this side is the left-hand side of our butterfly. That's the right-hand side. So if I go, let's make it turn this side. This side's the, what's this side? Good. So I'm going to go RT. Now, why did I type RT? Because over here it says RT means right. And it says turn in degrees. So I wanted to just say to you that you probably haven't been taught what a right angle is, but I'll show it to you now. 90 is a right angle. So you can use any number from not 1 to 360. All right, so those numbers would work. So if I turn like this, watch, if I play it, look at my butterfly, it's turning that way. It looks as though it's going to go that way, but it's going to go the other way. So I'm going to just go back to my B. Look at it's pointing that way. So if I go right, 90, and then I'm going to go forward. FD means forward. Again, I'm going back to that command, forward, and I'll go 1,000,000. Okay, so it's going to go like so far that you won't even see it anymore. Watch. Wow, it's going 90 degrees and it's gone off the screen. Now, if you want to start again, you can go on to the reset button. So go there and look over here. I can go left turn, 90, and it's going to turn. Left turn this way. Okay, and I can go forward, 5. Then I can press that button again. Look, it's going forward 5. If I want to make it go up, and then I'm going to make it go, which side is this? The right. If you imagine that you are the bee, this would be the bee's left side. That would be the right. So I'm going to go right turn. So it's going to go up this way, up that way, and I'm going to go 90 again. I might even make it 100. Let's make it 120. So I'm going to go RT 120, and you can experiment. I don't even mind if yours goes off the screen. So right turn 120, and then I'm going to make it go forward 7. So let's see what happens. Well, look there. So it's got that angle. You've got an angle over here. So what you're doing is you're getting Purple Mash and ToLogo specifically to do things for you. It's now made an angle. Now, what I'd like you to do is just to practice doing this. I'd like you to make sure that you change your icons And I want you to draw lots of lines, see what you can use and how you can practice using these commands. Right, that's basically everything I wanted to show you for now. And I'm going to ask you to go ahead with the activity and start doing stuff. I'll come around and praise you because you're so good that I only praise you. There's never ever times when I feel like, wow, you're doing some bad stuff. I always think you're like so brilliant. I wish I was so brilliant to be as good as you lot. So I'm going to come around and see all your brilliant work once more and come and see what you're doing. And if you are stuck, please don't be shy to say to me, look, Mr. Bradley, I don't really know what to do. I would love to help you because one day when I see you so famous and I see you're such so good, I'm going to say I made a contribution to you being so good, even though I can see you already so good. But I'm talking when you're a big person. Okay. Right, boys and girls. Now I'm going to stop the YouTube video and then I'll just show you that it is on YouTube that you can see. We're going to be looking at this one over here. Look over here. Right, so are you watching carefully? I just want to see it says here, if you go to this one over here, it says tools. Right, and we're going to go to this one. You've got to look very carefully. You'll see that in the same row, there's this monkey over there. This is the coding section. So we're dealing with computer coding. Remember, you have to tell the computer what to do. So if you look over here, this is a wonderful program. You're going to enjoy it. We're going to click it. We're going to then open there. It says launch app. Now this is called an application. So let's open it. And when you do open it, those of you who don't, then watch carefully. You'll see all of these little commands here. You must use those. So watch carefully. I'm going to go. It says, look over here. FD. What does that read? Tell me what it says. So watch what I'm going to do. If I go F, I'm going to type in F over here. Look where I'm typing in over here. D. Forward. If I go F, D, 3 or 4. Let's put in a 4. Watch carefully and I press enter. Now on your keyboard, you know where enter is. And then look, it draws. Now, if I want to turn, you see it says LT, left, turn, left, and RT means right turn. So I'm going to go RT, and then I'm going to put in a number over here. Look at that, 78. And watch, if I press enter, look what it's going to do now. And then I'm going to go forward, 3, and look, it's drawn another line. So every time I enter one of these little bits of code over here, then you'll see it'll draw. Now, when you go to, remember, RT means to turn your icon. So it'll turn the arrow. And when you go forward, means to go forward. But look over here. One of these says, let me just show it to you. And thank you to that boy who's looking so nicely and that girl as well. If you look over here, it says BK, backwards. So if I want to move this arrow to go backwards, I go B and K. BK. Oh, I wrote NK. Okay, I must write BK. BK. And I'm going to go 6. And I'm going to go enter. And look, it's going backwards. It's drawn the line backwards. If I want to go pen up, in other words, it mustn't draw, I'll do PU. Watch, PU means the pen is up. I don't want it to draw now. And I go forward, FD, 4. Or let's make a turn first. Watch carefully. I'm going to make it right turn, RT90. And then I'm going to go forward, 3. And if I go now like that, look, it's turned and it didn't draw. Did you see? You know why it didn't draw? Because the pen was up. So look, PU means pen up. Now if I go pen down, PD, pen down, and I draw forward 4 or 5, look, it's going to draw a line. Now, what I want you to do is just play around with these commands and see if you can practice a little bit in your canvas and show me what you come up with. But try see different things. And I want you to show you when you want to start in the beginning, you can go like this. Watch. If you click on that little reset button over there, even though it's in this black bar, you can't see it's a reset button. But if I want to start again, I go press that, and look, it starts all over. So if your cursor goes like, if I go like this, forward, and I go 90. Look, it's going to go really off the screen because it's going too far. And then, oh no, I've lost my arrow. Then you don't know how to get it back. Then you just go onto this little reset button over here, and it'll make everything go back for you to go and start again. So the reset button to start again. So boys and girls, I want you to practice, see what you come up with. I'm going to walk around and I'm just going to go, wow, every time I see you doing all these amazing things.